Hey, for class. Anybody out there today? There's a lot of shows on right now, I'm sure. DMDM. Vanilla, how are you? NVM. What's up, man? So I'm just jumping on here. As you see, I got a pile in front of me, man. I gotta start cleaning up around here. So tomorrow I'm gonna be running a show. I'm not gonna be doing it right now. But I had a question. I'll wait for a couple more people. I saw you bid. Yes, sir. I saw you bid. I might need your help. um he knows as well as I do that this is my table that I should be working on that has like my steamer, my buffer and stuff. I have all my watches up there, my bench is over there, but then I have all these still. These are kind of my personals, but then I have racks, just racks of G Shocks, G Shocks, Wengers, Victorinox, all that kind of stuff. I just dug up. I just found old ones too. I found four of these. I think I got some in the cases and stuff. The old pro divers, actual good ones. But I mean, I'm finding stuff that's like good stuff. I'm finding omegas. I'm finding like decent things. So it's just so much stuff. But tomorrow I'm gonna start at least by trying to clear off this table. My question to you guys is: would you rather see a buck and go type show, or would you rather I just start stuff cheaper? I mean, there's some stuff that's like, it's decent stuff. It's not crap, and it is working. Some stuff is kind of a little beat, definitely beat up, but it's cool. It's a Smith and Wesson. I think I literally have five of these. I bought them from I think it was like a police station or something that was going out, but the Smith and Wessons, and they all run. So I have some running watches, some non-running, little projects. The Orientex, I have some project stuff. Swiss military. I don't even know what this is. Ozark Trails. Some of them are definitely buck type stuff, but then some of them, I'm sure there's going to be some I'm going to pull out that are definitely not a buck. That's a Geneva. Yeah, that would be a buck. There's a Tommy Bahamas. There's a working Tommy Bahama. Again, not a really, really high end watch, but it's a nice watch. Horex. They're Horex. An Italian made Horex. So I mean, I have some nice stuff in here, definitely. But would you guys rather see me just do like $5 starts? That's from Big Tech, a working Big Tech. That's what I'm saying. I just have so much stuff just screwed throughout here. Half of it's probably came from no, and it didn't actually. I was gonna say Wheels is bought a bag of shit, but it's not. Some of it might be, but so I don't know that they're all working. This one is working. There's a fossil, cool looking fossil, wood, working. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that's cool. I mean, it's some really rare Casios. That one needs a little bit of work, obviously, but you can usually fix those just by kind of cleaning the inside. Um, Newport. So I mean, there's some nice watches, Caravels, Swiss Armies. There's Caravels in here. There's a Gruen Precision. So I mean, there's some cheap stuff, some not. There's a Citizen, Eco Drive Citizen running. You know what I mean? So I mean, I have some stuff here. So I'm just trying to see. There's another Newport. Do I have two? Or did I just throw the same one back in? Yeah, I'm not sure. But I got there's a lot of really cool different types of watches. There's another fossil. Looks like something that's changing color. I don't know what that is. It's running though. So there's some cool pieces in here. I think that's a Medina maybe or a Mercury. Yeah. So yeah, there's definitely 40 mil plus in here. There's quite a few of those. Um, this is some kind of Casio. Looks like an old data bank or a calculator or something. Touchscreen. It's a touchscreen calculator of some sort. I don't know if it works, but huh. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, here's a good one. This one I know works because I've seen this one before. The Casio Illuminator on a cool NATO. That's actually a really cool NATO. Huh, that's cool looking. Um, the pliers I'll keep. There may even be Fugazis in here, which I don't sell fakes. So if I do, I'll take them out. I don't sell fakes. I repeat that. There may be some, we always get them. I get them in lots and stuff like that, or ones that maybe I thought were real and they're not, and so I definitely wouldn't sell those. But those are little tanks. But there's some good pieces. The Timex, really cool salmon dial Timex, LL Bean. I mean, working. I mean, it's a working. There's an Illinois, working Illinois. So anyway, so just joined. What did I miss in the comments? So basically, I'm just asking. I'm not running anything right now because I'm just not set up for it, and I don't have the shipping materials and all the stuff that I need. But so basically, I'm just asking you guys: would you rather have me do like a 5 and go, 10 and go, 12, or 5, 10, 20 show? Because some of this stuff, some of the higher end stuff, obviously, I'm not going to do it for a buck unless we have a ton of people in here because it's just not worth losing my shirt on. But I do have some stuff I know that's in here that it could be anything from a Booker to a Swiss Army to a Tommy Bahama to a Timex. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of stuff. So definitely 5 and goes. Yeah. So like I said, they won't all be 5 and go. They might be 5 and go, 10 and go, 20 and go. I don't think I have any like 100 and go in here, but if I do, then they'll fall under the smaller amount. So all right, so we'll do that then. So tomorrow, probably around 3 o'clock. Um, then we'll run that. Yeah, yeah, I know. And Ghosty, I know. Like people do that, and Ken, I know you do the same as the sell when you sell the 5 and goes and everything. But I was just wondering if I should go through this stuff, and I know some people complain about the 5 and goes and stuff. So that's why I'm like, do you guys just want to buy the stuff, or do you want me to actually run it? Because some people just like to just buy, and they just want to log in and buy something and not go through the hassle. Um, no, that one's no good. It's a Timex Expedition, good for parts. But okay, guys. So yeah, so I'll do something tomorrow. Then, like I said, I'm sorry, and I'm gonna tease you guys, but I just was curious because it's I'm kind of new to the selling part of it. I am a buyer. Oh, look at that, Lucerne. Couple twists and that thing is running away. Lifetime mainspring, so they say. But that one's working anyway. But yeah, so I mean, I got this pile, and then like this is just one of many. Yeah, it's gonna be about 3 o'clock. I saw you bid. Um, did you ever finish up the Bruce Lee? Oh, Lowe's. Oh, wow. Yeah, I did. Hold on, I'll show you. The only thing I didn't do to it is pushers. But yeah, there she is. Yeah, I have the new pushers. I didn't put the pushers in, but yeah, I got her all serviced and running and doing her thing. So it's a good runner. Yeah, thank you very much for that. You were, guys, I want to actually say something. Since I got your attention, because I know there's been a lot of things on the app lately with a lot of drama going on with different sellers and different things like that. Which, I hate drama. I'm just not a drama person. But back in the day when this watch came about, I'm not going to mention any names, but um, there was a gentleman that I was working a deal with somebody, and I bought this watch, and I was working a deal with them, and then somebody came in the room and they bought it out from under me at the price that I had negotiated already previous to the show with the seller. So it was a misunderstanding and everything, but that person was a man of their word and went in and asked to cancel it because they know that I had a deal going and everything like that, and I really wanted this piece. I had planned on it for quite some time. I had worked on it offline with the seller, but he ran it during the show instead of doing it the other way. But he was a man of his word, man, and he canceled it. He requested a cancellation. He let me have the watch, and I really appreciated it because I wanted it. And if that person is in the room, or if they know that person, as you see, I'm not selling it. I'm keeping it. It's for my personal collection. That's why I wanted it so bad. It wasn't something that I was just buying to sell. Back then, especially, I wasn't even a seller. I do sell in the store here. Obviously, Youthful Trends is an actual store, so I do sell in the store. But this was for my PC. This was my personal. So it's exactly, it's all about the community. And and there's like I said, that particular person was a man of his word, and I that holds very, very, very close to me. I'm a New Yorker, as you know, but I'm also an Italian, and I was raised that way. You mean what you say, and you say what you mean, and you honor your word. That's your word's your bond, and that's just the thing, man. It's you gotta, we're all friends here. We got to be all friends, and we got to keep with this. And that's, like I said, I see too many people against each other right now, and it's just not cool. It's just not cool. Respect each other. It's only watches. It's only watches. That's the thing. You know what I mean? It's we're not doing brain surgery here. It's watches. We don't need drama. We got enough of it in our own lives. We come here to relax, have fun, and hopefully not waste money like I have on this pile, obviously. And many other piles. But but yeah, so I'm trying to get rid of some stuff. I have all these things up here on the shelf too, but these are all, again, they're my personals. So I'd really not looking to get rid of any of those. But old projects, man, yeah, there's definitely. I probably have plenty of old projects. I have a ton of vintage. If you want to see something, um, this is sad but true. Vintage Timex. Here's my vintage Timex. This whole bowl is vintage Timex, pretty much, and they are running. Let me see if we can zoom out some a little. These are runners. Some Pulsar in here, but I mean, yeah, these are all Seiko running. See, this is what I mean. There's a Seiko running SQ. You know what I mean? It's just like a women's LL Bean. I have good watches that I keep uncovering. There's a US something. US guide. I don't know if that's like an original Timex kind of thing, but yeah, I mean, these are runners. Yeah, exactly. It's a trick or treat. It actually could be trick or treat because it may work and it may not. It's a Timex electric with a linen dial. I don't even know where it got this from. That's an old one, man. That's got a linen dial on it. Holy crap. That's cool. But see, but that's what I mean. I just have so much. There's a Russian. I have so much stuff that I don't even know what's in here. And I started realizing I had a problem when I started uncovering very expensive watches. Another gift and joy. Thanks for your help. I got this as a gift from somebody. But it's like, look at this thing. Mystery dial. I don't know if it's working. The old Timex shake. No, it's not working right now, but the mystery dial quartz original. This is 1975. This isn't the new one. It's an original. Yeah. So yeah, there's stuff in here. There's definitely stuff in here. So these are the things. A telephone dial. Jesus. No, that's really. This is why my wife's not allowed back here. She's not allowed to watch the show because then she'll know where all my money went. Is it sitting in a pile right here? And Jules Jorgensen. Yeah, I mean, it's like Jesus. Another Timex Electric. I went through a phase of Timex Electrics where I thought I was going to fix the world and fixed none of them. Oh, that one's running. I don't know for how long, but not for long. I have to check the battery in it. But yeah, I mean, nice pieces, working pieces. Some of them work, some of them don't. So yeah, it is a trick or treat because you could be tricked and you could be treat. Yeah, Chrono Electric. So yeah, talk about fugazis. Here you go. Oh, actually, this isn't actually a fugazi because it's not labeled Breitling. It looks just like a Breitling band. I don't know where I got that from, but it looks like a Breitling band, but it's not Breitling. There's end links for it too. SQ, SQ quartz. Yeah, so I haven't even been through this thing here, so I don't even know what's in here. Relic. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, so I got pieces, guys. Definitely. There's another Timex. A lot of Timex. So some work, some don't. That one works. All right, guys. So yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I apologize. I just wanted to jump. Oh, Jesus! Wow, that's running. I just picked it up and it's running. Maybe I should go through this. Oh, where are you guys? Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's a nice piece. I know I could sell some as a lot. Definitely. The only reason why Trismet, the only reason why I'm not running some right now is because I just don't have I don't have anything set up right now for to run anything. So I don't have anything in my car bin, nothing. But I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I had. Last time I did this, I did a "What do you want" type show, and what I did is I went and because like I said, I just there's just so much. But I went through here and had people pick out what they wanted, and then the next day ran it. And oh, Sandman, you were talking about the turtles. I know you were looking for turtles. Listen, man, these things are not bad. This is the bronze. It's an Addy's dive. So it's not a Seiko, but look at that thing. I aged it myself. I patinaed it. You use so this was bronze, completely bronze, but pretty inexpensive, but it has a good movement in it and everything. And then you use sea salt, like Himalayan sea salt and ammonia, and you float it over it for a half an hour and it does this. So that's yeah, hard boiled eggs works too. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, so that's that's the higher end of it, and then there's that Heimdallr brand too, um, but unlabeled. So if you're looking for something that's just like that kind of, I think this is a Heimdallr, but there, so that's it gives you the turtle look without having to spend turtle money. So it's so if you're looking for something just to mess around with or something like that. Yeah, hard-boiled eggs in a bag. I did try the hard-boiled eggs in a bag. I didn't have great luck with it, but I'll tell you the ammonia, that stuff worked crazy. That stuff worked really crazy. It was fast. It was literally a half an hour exactly on the button, and it was done. So it was pretty crazy. But yeah, so last time I went through this stuff and just said, "Hey, what do you guys want me to run?" And some people got some really great deals because they just I was able to because I can't run all this stuff all in one day. There's literally 1,000 watches here, if not more. So I was able to go and I was able to go through it and just have people pick out what they wanted, and people like Sprecher and John and those guys, they were able to get some really good deals the next day when I ran it because it gave me time to comp it correctly. Because I wanted to make sure I comped it not just for my own, but so that I wasn't overcharging people. So it's uh Southern. It's not straight ammonia. It's So what you do is you take like sea salt and water and rub it on the bronze, and then you put like in a little Tupperware container. You put maybe this much. Sorry, my hands are a mess from spray tanning. You put like a tiny bit of ammonia in the bottom of the cup, and then you just float the watch over the top of it. So you don't submerge it. You just float it over the top of it and put a top on it. And you do it for about a half an hour, literally 30 minutes. You can watch it though through the glass. You can watch it real time, and you just pull it as soon as you need to, and then just rinse it with some water, and you're done. And it's crazy. But then you can also take lemon juice and reverse the process and get that back to shiny if you really want to. But yeah, it's instant, and it gives it that green patina, which is really cool, like a copper. So I do like it. I've done it with a couple different watches, and I really like it. Yeah, you should try it. It's pretty neat. It's a good way to speed it up fast, and again, you can always go back and hit it with lemon juice if you want to reverse the process a little bit. Um, so, oh guys, I want to give you guys one more story. Okay, let's play story time. This watch I got from a customer. This thing is humongous, huge. It's the bracelet, and then I put a band on it because I wanted to somewhat preserve the bracelet. So I had a customer of mine, and I was talking to somebody about this last night. I had a customer of mine here, um, who had this watch. It's a big one, big precisionist. I just thought this was a great story, so I just wanted to share it with you real quick before I log off. This shows what watches do for people and do for the community and on whatnot and in person. But it's a really cool watch. So I always admired this watch, and it's a precisionist. And so my customer and her husband used to come here all the time and everything. And then she came in one day, and she had a couple watches in her hand, and I was like, oh, I said, what do you got there? And I thought, see, it does weird things like that. See, I didn't touch anything, and the story will mean even more now that I'm telling you this. That just did that for no apparent reason, okay? I didn't touch anything. You just saw it happen. Right live on camera. So, okay, so my customer came in. Yes, Garjor, wait to hear this. So my customer came in. I always admired this watch on her, that they had. My customer came in and she had this in her hand, and she had this one and this Seiko up there, which these I will never sell for this reason. Um, and this is a huge watch, obviously. I mean, I'm a 7-inch wrist, and this thing it's huge, it's humongous. And so her husband was about probably 300 pounds, maybe 350 pounds. Wheels, I don't know if I told you the story, but he's probably 350 pounds, somewhere around there. He was a big boy. And so anyway, long story short, she's like, my husband wanted you to have these watches. And I said, what do you mean? And she's like, well, he wanted you to have these. And I said, okay. I was like, what does he want me to fix them? Does he want me to do something? She's like, and I hadn't seen him in a little while, and she said, no. She's like, he just died of cancer, and he wore this watch right until the very end. He wore it to all of his chemo treatments. He wore it to everything, and it meant so much to me. He said to her, "Bring this to Dan at Youthful Trends. I think he would really, appreciate it." And then he passed away. So, and guys just saw that secondhand just do that weird thing, which is always weird to me with this watch. I get very weird vibes with this watch, but he was such a great guy. And the fact that there it goes again. See, I didn't touch a thing. I didn't touch a thing. It just mentioned his name, and it's doing that. It's the weirdest thing. I've never seen a precisionist just randomly just go around the clock like that. But yeah, so this gentleman went through chemotherapy and he ended up passing away, unfortunately, very young. He's 50 some years old. But his wife came in and graciously gave me these two watches. They're not worth a lot of money, but again, it's not always about money. That's what I'm trying to I guess, get across, is that not everything is for sale. But something like this, I can't sell it because, I have the bracelet up there that he wore. He kept taking bracelets out. I guess when he died, apparently he was like, 100 pounds. He had lost a couple 100 pounds because of cancer and everything. But yeah, so before he died, he literally said to her, "Bring these to Dan at Youthful Trends. He'll appreciate it." And I do every day. I keep it up there. I look at it, and I don't even know if the time's set. Yeah, it is. The time is still running. But every once in a while, it does that weird thing where, and it's almost like when I look at it, it's really weird. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, he wants me to keep it apparently because he's like, He's gonna make it stop moving. He's gonna be like, no, see, it doesn't work, so I don't sell it. But yeah, yeah, it's crazy. But that's a crazy. I thought that was a crazy story that you guys would like. But it's just goes to show you, like I said, that not everything has to be for sale. It's certain things mean something to you, and some watches mean something, and this pile in particular means nothing to me. So these are going away. Get rid of them. Wheels. I know you have a box of shit, but do you have a table of shit? I know you got that beautiful Rolex on your wrist, but do you have a table of shit? Yeah, so there's some cool pieces here. So okay, so guys, so I'll take your advice then, and tomorrow I'll do a buck and go. Oh, that must be from Wheels right there. That's one that was in his box of shit. Is it running? Let's see if it's running. Oh, I fixed it. Hey Wheels, I must have fixed this one. This is live from your box of shit. Wonder what was the matter with this one. Oh, it's got a band that needs to be kind of welded or something. I could tell it's from him. I could tell it's from him because it's got he writes, he uses those tags. I have those tags. I have them here, but I for some reason I not I don't use them. But yeah, that's a Zurich. That'd be cool. Yeah, doesn't he have cute penmanship? A little bitch. I love Wheels. He's a good dude. He's a little bitch, but he's a good dude. Nah, he's my buddy. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I really appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, there's some Timex here. If anybody knows where to get or if you have the glass for this, I have a ton of these. I have a bunch of these automatics that are working, but they need new crystals, and I haven't bothered to really source the crystals on them. But there's some that's so much stuff. Oh, that's that I got from Wheels. That one I'm keeping. I'm keeping that one. That is awesome. That's just the most annoying watch. So I'll keep that one. That's a keep pile. So yeah, I'll go through them live on the air tomorrow. Do font. I'll go through them live on the air tomorrow, and then we'll go through and see who wants what and if you want stuff. And just like a Leatherman or something. Oh, Cabela. That's like a Cabela Leatherman. That's cool. These I have stuff in there that's not even watches that I don't even know about. Don't know where I got this from. Some straps. Yeah, some cool stuff, man. Oh, look at this. Morphic. Cool Morphic. Yeah, this is perfect for buck and goes and stuff. Oh, Wheels. Is Wheels still in here? It's an Invicta for you, my friend. Do you want this, Wheels? Do you want me to send this to you? I know you like Invictas. They even sang you happy birthday. So, I mean, I know if you want me, I can put this aside so nobody grabs it. If you want me to do that, Wheels, hook you up, brother. I don't know if it's working, but I can put a battery in it for you and make sure it works. That way you can take that Rolex off your wrist and wear this instead. Yo. What's up, Psycho? Strangely understated. No, they are nice. Some of them are really nice watches. I have my personal. If you guys ever see these, by the way, now that I've gotten mine, I'll tell you the trick or the secret rather. Okay, Invicta. Okay, okay. Here you go. So this is an Invicta Pro Diver. Let's see if I can zoom in. Hold on. Oh, too far. Too far. Okay. So this is an Invicta Pro Diver. Okay. So if you guys ever see these, the ones that are actually Swiss made, real Swiss made, look for that. That's what you want to look for, is that back on there, with the cutout on the rotor. So this watch, you'll find these from time to time. It took me a long time to find one, but they're out there. Yeah, Buck can go with this one. No way. So this is an Invicta Pro Diver, okay? But this carries a Sellita SW200 in it. So this is the same movement that's in my Glycines. Same movement that's in a lot of watches. It's an SW, which is similar to the I don't buy them, but yes, that's a good one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't normally buy, like I said, the other Invictus and stuff, but yes, if you see these comp really good. They go like 450 or so, and they're a solid watch. The bracelet's different than a normal Invicta. It's not stamped. It's it's a regular machine bracelet. It's everything. The bezel's different on them. The weight of them is different. Everything is different on these watches. So, but guys, keep your eyes out and have people, have people turn them over. If you see that, if you see that movement, and then another way you can tell is the balance. The balance on these has an adjustment right there. You see it has the micro adjust right on the balance. It has like a little gooseneck. It's not a gooseneck, but it's kind of like a gooseneck. Has that little micro adjustment. So these are the ones that, if you see these things, like I said, they do comp and sell around that 450 range, like on the Bay and stuff like that. 450, and the 350. If you pick them up for 40, $50, like I did this one, I was fortunate enough to find one finally. You can make a good bundle, or you can keep it for yourself. But so when I say Invicta, I like the original Invictas. The old vintage Invictas, I think, are gorgeous. Wheels actually had a couple on his show. He had a really nice vintage Invicta. But some of the old Swiss ones from the 50s, 60s, before the US took them over and ruined them, like they're doing the Glycine right now. Some of these old ones they're good watches, man. They're good. Maybe a beater, maybe a daily wear. I don't know, but they're good watches. But some of the other ones, not so much. So, all right, guys. Well, I don't want to keep going and wasting your time, but yeah. So tomorrow, about 3 o'clock, we will see you on American Camper. So all this stuff, I'm just gonna get rid of. I'm just gonna let it go. I need to clean up some room here. This is like I said, this is my steaming table where I have my steamer, my buffer, and some Boucher stuff there. There's my Rolex and stuff up there. Omega Rolex. Yep. So yeah. So we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'll give you the quick tour. I don't know if I have what I have going on here. Everything's off, but I still have some regular watches for sale too at regular prices. I got an iPhone for sale too. If anybody's looking for an iPhone 13 Pro Max. But yeah, some G-Shock. I got a couple different things. There's a lot of some really nice Citizens. Really, there's a nice Citizen there. This is a 9/11 memorial set that I'm keeping because, like I said, I'm from New York. It's Michelle, which could be a men's or a women's. I think that's what's that one? IWS or something like that. Raymond Wheel. Yeah, so I got a lot of this stuff for sale too. My new printer. I just made some. Actually made some iPhone stands. Figured my fiance will love these. If I don't break the heads off the puppies. It's an iPhone stand. That's a dog. Yeah, I just printed these. These printers are great. This is Tommy's Time Shop told me about these printers, so I went and got one. They're awesome, awesome, awesome printers. Yeah, they're really cool. But yeah, I just printed these little iPhone stands that are little puppies. 3D printing is such a waste. A waste of what? Depends what you're using it for. I have to disagree with you there, my friend. I printed. You want to see what I printed the other day? you like? See if I got them here. Yeah, here's some watches, watch cases. That's got the crystals for them and everything. Here's the backs. Print the watch backs. Yeah, I got a couple different designs of watches that I'm working on. Pretty cool. It's more of a military style watch, but yeah, different. You can do different things with them. But no, what I actually been using them more for, that 3D printer has been great for stuff like this. Movement holders. Anybody that does work on watches, print an ETA movement holder, ETA 2824 movement holder, or a 7750, or anything you need. If I just need a movement holder, I come up with a movement that I don't have a holder for, just print one. And it works a lot easier when you're trying to put hands on and work on a movement. You just print the movement holder that you need. So I have to disagree with whoever said that 3D printing is a waste. It's a waste for some of the stupid stuff. Bowel movement holders, they're tougher to print. I haven't found a good one of those yet, but I'll have to look and see. Oh, all right, guys. We will see you tomorrow. Like I said, about 3 o'clock. I have the show scheduled already, so you can bookmark it in my tabs there. And I believe, hopefully, maybe I Sell You Bid might stop by and give me a little hand and get rid of some of this stuff. He works for watches, so which is always good. So yeah, yeah, I can tag you out definitely. And then if you want, it's scheduled already in my show, so you can go in and bookmark it too. Um, you also work for Watches Southern, yeah? Don't we all? We all do, me included. I definitely do. So, all right, guys. Well, have a great day. And again, I'm sorry I hear about all this drama going on in the community. And please, 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 I've been in this community for a long time, as well as a lot of you guys. And we don't need it. We don't need the crap. You know what I mean? Just have fun. Go on and have fun. Spend some money. Have fun. Exactly. Ignore the drama. And buy some fun shit. And life's too short. We don't need to be fighting with each other. It's stupid. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Love y'all. I'll see ya. Bye.